Professor Abdi Samatar, a Somali scholar and writer. We have him back on the show. He joins me from Mogadishu. Thank you so much for speaking to us on Africa Matters. The president's mandate ends on Monday. What happens if the Somali government fails to agree on when and how elections should be held?
The two upper houses of parliament, the two houses of parliament have passed a law which the president signed, stipulating that parliament will stay in place until a new president is elected. So that will be the political insurance, if you like, that will maintain stability in the country for now at least.
So, well, Somalia extended elections in 2012 and 2016 without any severe political fallout. What's the difference this time? And why do many Somalians think rescheduling this election could lead to a constitutional crisis?
There are two reasons for this. One is the fact that the new president and his government over the last 4 years have made absolutely no progress in the constitutional matters they were supposed to do, such as creating a robust election commission, increasing security in and around Mogadishu and the towns and villages around the country, and so on and so forth. That's the first thing. The second thing is that the federal government, and particularly the president, is trying to gerrymander the elections such that they will be assured to come back to the presidency and stay for another 4 years. The opposition leaders, senior members of parliament, and the public are opposed to that, and that's created a great deal of tension both in Mogadishu and outside.
Well, but the government had planned to introduce a one-man, one-vote election, but then later changed course on that decision. How will a direct voting system benefit Somalia's democracy?
Well, Somalia, first of all, we need to know, our audience needs to know that this was the first democracy in the African continent, where a series of elections took place in the 1960s when the rest of the continent was suffering under military coups and regimes. So there's a great deal of precedent. The president made a presumptuous assessment that there will be one person, one vote in this election. But Al-Shabaab, the terrorist group, controls the vast majority of the country, something like 85%. So that was an illusion. So going back to stability and rebuilding the infrastructure and security forces so that there will be expansion in the areas that are secure is really the key thing that he should have done, and he miserably failed in that. And that's why he wants to gerrymander the system so that he can stay in power, because the public sees that he has failed in his mandate over the last 4 years.
Well, these are still allegations that the opposition have been making. There's still yet to be enough proof to prove that President Mohamed Farmajo, as he's popularly known, has indeed been gerrymandering, as you have said in this interview. Thank you so much for joining us, Professor Abdi Samatar, a Somali scholar and writer. He's been talking to us about our lead story here on Africa Matters, which is the election deadlock in Somalia. Regional leaders are yet to agree whether or not election, which is due on Monday, should be held. We'll keep an eye on that story, and we will bring you the latest here on TRT World. For now, that's Africa Matters.